What's going on, guys? Scott Martin here, hanging out at the Florida Insider Fishing Report, talking fishing tips. You know, it's the time of the year in Florida where fishing gets a little weird, gets a little tough at times because you know what? It's raining a lot afternoons. Water levels in a lot of your lakes are starting to rise. They're pumping water from canals into other canals. There's just a lot of flow. And it's that time of the year where the water temperatures are still pretty hot and these fish they feed for a few hours in the morning, then they get a little hard to catch. And this little tip right here, I call it the convertible rig. And it's a great kind of 1-2 punch on how to catch bass here in Florida this time of year. Now this convertible rig is pretty simple, right? I love simple. Look at this right here. This is a standard Texas rig, right? You're looking at this, okay, that's just a regular Texas rig. Yes, it is. It's a Texas rig, but I'm gonna convert it right now on the convertible rig to a Carolina rig. Check that out, guys. Okay, just like that, we turned this whole rig into a Carolina rig. Again, simple little push down like that, back into a Texas rig. Now, why is that important? It's important for here's the reason. A lot of flow, a lot of current and canals, you know, inflows into lakes around these fish like ledges this time of the year. They like to get out to find kind of the deepest part of the lake where there's still some oxygen. And so when I'm fishing these lakes, a lot of times there's a lot of grass in lakes in Florida. So I can make this leader as long as I'd like. If I need a short leader, if I need a longer leader, you can kind of play with it. I can make it a 2.5 foot leader. I can make it a 1 foot leader. Or if there's a lot of grass around, I need to get this and kind of punch it down through the grass. I'll go your standard Texas rig version and just flip it around, fish it just like a standard Texas rig. So this is really, again, an easy way. You're not dealing with a swivel. You're not dealing with trying to tie a bunch of connection knots. You're not worried about tying a leader on. You're using your main line. This is 15-pound fluorocarbon, and just rig it up just like that. And I've used bobber stops here. You see these 2 black bobber stops on the front, 2 black bobber stops on the back. And it's a deadly rig. Now you look at the bait here, and I'm going to show you how I rig this thing, but I'm going to talk about the bait real quick. There's kind of 2 options to go with when you're fishing this rig. When I'm doing the Carolina rig, a lot of times I like to fish stuff that doesn't have a lot of action, especially this time of year. So a fluke style bait like we have here, a little watermelon red, you cannot go wrong. Okay, this is going to be my Carolina rig setup. If I'm going to start flipping and pitching this convertible rig, I might take this off and then throw a little creature bait like we have here, this little bandito bug. They love creature baits here in Florida. It has a lot of little appendages, and I'm gonna flip and pitch this. I'm gonna Carolina rig this, so I kind of mess around with it. But again, the beauty of this is that you don't have to spend a lot of time rigging it up. You don't have to have a couple different rods, and you can go Carolina rig or Texas rig. Now let me show you how I like to rig this up. Very simple. You're gonna go to your local tackle shop and buy a set of bobber stops, okay? These are just little black bobber stops. We use them for all types of things when we're flipping and pitching and all kind of stuff. Holds that weight in place. Now you can rig 1 or 2 bobber stops on the top, be the top part of your rig, okay? I'm gonna put 2 on there. And I'm gonna take a tungsten weight. I like tungsten a lot. You can use lead, of course. Now, when you're Carolina rigging, I like to throw at least a half ounce to 3/4, even 1, depending how much current there is. If it's deep water, say 15, 20 feet deep, a lot of current, you're gonna wanna go heavier. You're gonna wanna go like 3/4 to 1 ounce. If you're fishing shallower, like that 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 foot water, you know, that half ounce size will work good. This is a little half ounce right here, tungsten. Rig it up just like that. Then I'm gonna add another bobber stop on the bottom. Very simple, and these bobber stops are super inexpensive. We're gonna do that there. I like to tie a standard Palomar knot. This is a Trocar EWG hook right here. Just do a standard Palomar. Done deal, guys. Right there it is. How easy is that? So you can pull it down like this for a standard Texas rig, or pull it right up to your length, your desired length for a standard Carolina rig, the convertible rig. So guys, give this a shot, and thanks for following us here on Captain Rick Murphy's YouTube channel. And be sure to subscribe for more. Click that like button, drop a comment down below. We'll see you guys.